here at the Viewpoint restaurant here at Kabilang Bulod Dos. And this is actually the restaurant that is an overlooking view of the Secret Bay. And so the Secret Bay is actually where the other yachts are docked. And it's just such a beautiful view here at Puerto Galera. So there. And you get to see the sunrise, sunset. It's just like, yeah. Okay, so actually this restaurant is not fully operational, but you can actually book with the owner, Kuya Bong, and have like a reservation for your group if you want dinner or lunch here. And in front of us is actually the map of Puerto Galera. So as you can see, that is Sabang. Yep. And up here is like the diving spots in Puerto Galera. And right now I'm here at the Viewpoint. So it's actually a 20-minute walk with my facing. And then probably like a 10 to 15 minute walk to Poblacion, which is the center of the town. And Viewpoint is the jump off point going to Batangas Pier and going back. So I have here Ate Marilyn. So si Ate Marilyn is the kamag-anak of the owner, and she is one of the women who took good care of Nana Lucy. So ayan. Hi Nanay! Good morning po. Yes. So siya yung nagdadala ng what's this? Yung BP kay Nana, and she checks on Nana from time to time. So I am just gonna park here and talk about actually my experience as a young scuba diver here in their town. So currently I am reviewing to be the dive master. Yay! So yeah, under SDI, Scuba Diving International, under Blue Lagoon Dive Resort. So there, I am actually gonna talk about my experience first with the other resort, the first resort that which I got my open water course, which by the way with Mr. Pedro Magsino, the president of the Scuba Diving Association here in their town. He's a local, and he's a PADI course director, and actually started my course ever since I got here like around March. And I was only able to finish it around June because there was like a rule that nobody could actually dive. So he started teaching me in the pool, like theory and pool sessions, and the purging, and like putting on the BCD, setting up your gear, and actually open water is actually very critical, and learning it from a local is actually truly a blessing for me, because he knows the waters here in his town. And he's very knowledgeable about really training a student, and like it is a privilege that I was actually able to learn from him, because most of the professionals here actually learn from the Pedro Magsino himself. So I was able to finish the course after 90 days. Actually after 80 days it's possible to actually go diving, but he had to do pool sessions with me, make sure that I'm actually comfortable underwater. So the first experience was like, wow, it was nerve-wracking. Like it was like, his daughter was like so excited for me, si Mia, hi Mia. And like, like Ate Kate. And then like I was nervous at the same time, excited to go underwater. So it was like, oh my gosh, like it was in Sabang Point or Sabang Rec, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, like it was like I was actually, I didn't show it to him, but I was actually kind of freaking out, because like it's different. It's different to actually breathe. It's a totally different world out there, but it's a really good experience. But I was thinking maybe it's good na, okay na, that I was able to actually, try it on my, let's just try it, but I don't think I can pursue it, you know what I mean? Because it was like, breathing underwater is really like challenging, especially, it's like you feel like you're a freaking alien underwater because like it's different. And yeah, like I couldn't like natutuyuan ako ng laway, meaning like my throat was dry, and then like I couldn't swallow, and then I couldn't tell him, but I just wanna I'm cool. And then yeah, so basically, and yeah, clearing the mask and like the buoyancy. So he just wanted me to feel that I'm comfortable underwater. So, and then until then, the favorite dive site where he took me was giant clams, because the giant clams was like literally giants. So, all right. So my second favorite dive site here would be Sinandigan Wall and Monkey Beach. So it's actually kind of next to each other because of the nudibranchs. So the nudibranchs, guys, is actually like the sea slugs in underwater. So it's actually, those cute, tiny, soft and squishy. And man, like at the beginning, I couldn't help but, like, I'm sorry, but I know you guys are gonna hate me for this, but I touched them. So soft, and you're not supposed to do that. So if like a professional sees you like they do, they call me out and they get so mad, and they're serious about it, huh? So like for the Chinese people community and the Asian, never touch anything under the water, okay? So yeah, so which reminds me, Ace is actually like really, my partner and with Gustoavventuraph, and like he is telling me that, what, you don't want to pursue your dive master na kasi you just want to touch the fishies and everything. So yeah, I actually do, but when you become a professional, you can't actually do that. You have to respect the marine biodiversity. It's kind of like if you're a mountaineer, which I am, it's kind of like the same principle that you apply when you're underwater. Like you actually enter their realm, and then it's like entering like somebody's house, and then you don't go touching and like eating somebody's food and opening their fridge, you know what I mean? You actually have to ask permission. But of course the sea animals cannot answer to you, so therefore you can't, this is their home, this is where they sleep, so you just leave them as they are. So that's, I kind of learned the hard lesson right there. And the second hard lesson that I learned is actually, as a dive master student, when your master trainer says no, you listen. No is a no. So I actually encountered this like Chinese students, and there were 10 people, and then they were Sabang Yeti Bay, at Sabang Bay, because it's sandy, so it's actually easy to actually train like beginner divers there. So we were there, and then there was yung tale from the buoy and then going down. So you just have to because ang first step being a scuba diver is actually like super beginner discover scuba diving. So it's actually for just for you to try out. So it ranges from 2,500 to 3,500 depending on the dive resort that you're with. And then actually you have to just clear your mask, breathe naturally sa regulator mo, and equalize is that, alam mo, like when you actually ride an airplane, di ba yung pressure, so yung altitude na pag-akyat, there's like pressure, so you have to either swallow yawn or like blow your nose in order to actually equalize. So it's the same thing when you're going underneath. Kasi like, you know, at 10 meters, that's already 30 feet underwater. So if you go 20 and 30 feet is actually 100 meters, 100 feet. 30 meters is 100 feet underwater. So you have to equalize every time. So it doesn't have to be like every meter, but you will feel naman the pressure. So these Chinese people, like, you know, they couldn't wait. And then like, I was actually bored. And my trainer said, no, that was the first time. I was scared. Sir Alan is so nice. He's like the nicest, like, business, you know, owner that you would meet in this island. But when he's mad, you know, you better hide your ass out, you know. But he got so mad at me because I, you know, yeah, he, you know, like the touching and stuff, like he can, like, you know, let that go. Like he would tell me like 2, 3, even 10 times, stop touching, nudie pranks, Kate. But like, you know, when it comes to like the safety of, like, you know, the student, that's where he comes in, and he does, that's non-negotiable. Like he does it, he's like, it's unacceptable for him if you're like an instructor or a dive master and you bring students out in the sea and then you like freaking take videos, take pictures, and you have a student with you, like, yeah, it's not gonna go well with you if you actually, you know, be with him. And like and if you think about yourself, and then like, for example, you have a group of students and you descend and then your student is still at the surface, like that's something that he will not accept at all. And then like yeah, so with what happened to me, you know, as a student, like he said, no, don't take these students down and stuff like that. And then this freaking Shaolin soccer Chinese, you know, fat guy, sorry, but like really sorry, but I got called out because of that freaking Shaolin guy. You know, like, I want to go down, and then like, okay, so I bring him down, and then they couldn't equalize. I said, okay, blow your nose. You know, even if he can't speak English, I can speak Chinese, like, just blow your nose. And then like and then like, he wanted to go up, and I wasn't like paying, well, I wasn't, it's not that I wasn't paying attention, because I wanted him to feel comfortable. And then Sir Alan just like saw me and like, hey, come on, what's up? And it's like really scary. But sir, I appreciate it. I appreciate the criticism. I appreciate the discipline that actually give me, because it actually, you know, really pushes me to do what is right, and to not replicate, you know, the others who actually just gets their courses for free, or, you know, pay, or even pays their courses. And, you know, there's like a lot of shitty divers, as you say, and you don't want me to be one. You want me to be actually the best, and I'm actually privileged that you actually train me to be the best. And now that I'm doing my dive master, I'm almost done, and I know when I finish this, I would be a proud student, and I know you would be a proud trainer as well. So that being said, before I wrap, you know, my video up today, I just want to let you guys know that, you know, if you want to pursue this hobby, scuba diving hobby, you start out, you know, trying out the Discover Scuba. Then if you feel like you want to travel the world, a different traveling, you know, not just like the tourist spot, but you want to go under, discover the underworld, and really, you know, travel around the world, then you should get the open water course. But if you want to go deeper, because there's like limitation kasi with the open water is just really the basic, you know, the basic safety and everything. So if you want to do like a deeper dive, of course you have to go try the advanced open water, which actually will just take you 2 days. And then there's 5 like, you know, skills that they will gauge you doing, like advanced buoyancy, drift, rec, nitrox, altitude, and there's plenty of more. So with Blue Lagoon, it took me only, again, 2 days, so 3 dives a day. So I was able to pull it off. And there's no test, there's no like, you know, theory, there's no exam or anything with advanced open water. They just like really basically, oh yeah, you can actually do the night dive as well. So 5 skills that they will see if you're actually fit to be certified. And then if you want to proceed being a deep diver, you have to get that course as well, and a nitrox diver. So nitrox is actually the air that you breathe, so it's a mix of air and better oxygen. It's more healthier for you if you're really a diver and if you're diving a lot. And if you want to proceed to being a professional diver, you have to go through being a rescue diver, which would take about 3 to 5 days. So you would also have the pool session, the open water, and the theory. And then you will be trained to handle adult and child care emergency, CPR, oxygen administration, and emergency cases in the surface or in the water. So that's actually pretty cool because you can actually take that elsewhere. And then after that, with SCI, you can proceed being a dive master, which I'm currently doing right now. And then you can be an assistant instructor and be an instructor right away. So for any questions, you can actually email me at bluelagoondive18@gmail.com or call me at 0917-119-6243. And please like and subscribe this channel, hashtag gustoavventuraph to support me here while I'm still locked down here at Puerto Galera. So see you guys tomorrow for another business that I would feature or interview. So I'll see you guys. Thank you.